Okay, so I have another box here that I got from a certain unnamed person that nobody knows I talked to. And he wanted me to do an unboxing video of it. So, I figured I'd take a look at the outside of the box and... oh boy, he's got this thing decorated. Bogus, shipping corporate. If it doesn't arrive damaged, it ain't bogus. Sounds about right. Fragile, do not fold, drop, spindle, crush, mutilate, burn, freeze, hit, punch, kick, sit on, uses furniture, uses sporting ball, uses deadweight, eat, drink, bathe with, toss in trash, toss at grumpy neighbor, toss at grumpy neighbor's cat or dog, uses makeshift hairpiece, uses court evidence, used as boat anchor, uses culinary support, uses athletic support, uses underarm deodorant, uses toiletry, or exterminate. Dalek, lol, Dalek loves kittens. You really decked this thing out. How long did it take you to do all that? Especially that drawing, that's actually kind of detailed. That probably took a while. Kind of silly to do it on a box, but oh well, that's the people I know. One thing I will say is that with all this tape on here, I work at my local mail sorting facility, and this would have gone through a machine called Singulator 4, which is rather brutal. This packaging will get it through intact. He's got tape on this way, he's got tape on this way. He doesn't have tape on this way, but he's got sufficient tape on here. This thing, I can just drop this off a cliff and it'll come down intact. Anyway, just thought I'd throw that in there. Open this end up. Open the other side, not this end.
Fight the power! Whoops!
I'll open this end. He probably has some sort of like a springy snake or something in here, so whatever, I'll just let it go off in my face. Anytime I don't do an unboxing video, I always end up regretting it, so whatever. I guess I will this time. Humor the power. Instead of fighting it, I'll fight it next time. And the time before that. And the time before that. Slice the box. Slice the box. Better if I could use my other hand for this, but it's holding my camera. No springy snake. I am disappointed and I'm going to sue. Alrighty, looks like we got some treasures. My favorite. Hard to do these one-handed. Bubble wrap, as well as this is perfect packaging material here, as well as a static bag. We are looking at yes, I do remember sending this. Completely forgot about it. And open the bag with one hand. The Yamaha XG PCI card, which I did not have an opportunity to use before sending it in. What I did is I sent in a lot of things for him to replace the capacitors on since they were getting aged, and I told him to have fun with most of them, so he actually overrated a lot of these. So this should actually have... this card sounded extremely thin, there was very little bass. This should pretty much fix that in the most hilarious way possible, so we'll see about sound samples from this in the future. Shouldn't be too difficult. Just need time away from, well, my job. A little background on that. My job has been working me about anywhere from 48 to 60 hours a week now for 2 straight years, and promising, oh, we'll make you full-time, oh, we'll make you full-time. Yeah, I don't believe a word of it. It's the Postal Service. Never believe a thing they tell you. We actually had a guy keel over dead, and we've had massive injuries, especially recently, because of them not just blatantly not hiring people when they could have. Howdy cookie, we got the Vibra 16 CT4180. Oh yes, this is the CQM card that actually sounds very good. And these capacitors are all nice and big, and those two especially right there. This ought to sound really, really good. So this one actually had a decent bass to it, but this should pretty much crisp all that up and make it sound really, really good. So I'm looking forward to that too. What's the big one? What do we got? He told me he had one that was really overdone, and I know it wasn't the XG, so I'm gonna say it might be this one. It was supposed to be a regular old SB16. Come on, any day now. I think he just likes to see me suffer with the scissors. That's why he wanted an unboxing video. Next time, I won't use scissors. Or next time, I'll have someone else hold the camera. Had someone else hold the camera for the last one, but not for this one. This plastic, this bubble wrap is done for. Maybe I should just open it last. Let's see what else is in here. I have a floppy drive. He said it had a different color LED on it, as per my request. I have no idea what color it is. It's probably either blue or purple. But I have no idea, and I have no way to test without plugging it in, so I can't do anything about that right now. Anything else under here? Nope. Alright, well, I guess I'm back to working on this one with one hand.
In the bubble wrap factory, where fears and hearts come true. In the bubble wrap factory, we're not single soul with you. Oh yay, that's one layer. Oh no, that's both of them. There we go.
Alrighty, holy crap, those are huge and shiny and really cool. Way to get showy. This is one of my 3 favorite designs. I have 3 favorite sound blasters. The CT2230, CT2290, and CT2770 in no particular order. And if I can get my camera to focus here, this is a CT2230. I guess it won't because of the flash being on. But this is a Sound Blaster 16 CT2230 here. And come on, into focus. There we go, CT2230. It has all 3 of these variants that I like have a CT1747 op-L chip instead of the usual YMF262M, or I forget what the other one is, but it has the B-S on it. Now, a few things that he did here, and the T2025B analog amplifier chip. A couple things he did though. He looked at the datasheet for the amplifier chip and he found that Creative had completely butchered it. These capacitors, I don't know about the 2 green ones, but I know the other ones are all the correct rating for this chip. Creative cheaped out on the design and they didn't put the correct capacitors on, which greatly affects the sound. These 2, I believe, I am no expert, but I believe these 2 are non-polarized. That was something else that was in the datasheet, and Creative used polarized caps in place of them. So, I'm actually very anxious to see how this thing sounds. He sent me a while back a sample of one of the sample tracks from, was it Screen Tracker or AdLib Tracker? I'm not sure. And this thing opened up about as much as a Juno 60. It was absolutely amazing. So, how does it look like? That moves. Ah, I see. Got some. I see what he means by ninja capping. He had to put in something to act as a standoff there to get this in. That's kind of funny, actually. And these are Nichions. Okay. No, I don't think my camera's ever going to come into focus. Come on. Well, anyway. Disregarding that. Hopefully this will make proper contact, but I don't see why not. Yeah, everything actually looks really good back here. I don't see any butchered, a lot of changed capacitors, especially right in this area, but nothing looks butchered. It looks pretty good, actually. I think he did a really nice job. He's getting real good at this. Well, hopefully I'll have sound samples in the near future, but yeah, that's depending on what's going on with my job and whether I keel over dead or not. Supposedly I'm next in line to be full-time, which means 40 hours a week unless I say so. Yeah, that's not, I don't see that happening. Whatever. Alright, so, this is today's catch. Well, thanks for watching my boring unboxing video. I'll make sure you pay for it later.